probably noticed that Rylan wears hearing aids and your teacher wears an FM system, a microphone, right? So just like I see a few people in here wearing glasses because you have a hard time seeing without them, Rylan has a hard time hearing as well without his hearing aids. So it's the exact same idea, but since less people wear hearing aids, we wanted to come in and teach you guys a little bit about it so you understand it, okay? So, here we go. So let's read that part first. Can you kind of turn to the side, just like this?
I need the front. I'm gonna
Okay. All right. Okay.
Will you pull up his thing a little bit so that it's closer to his mouth?
Yes.
And I just have to tie it like it doesn't really stay. I just make it, not a knot, but just tie it once.
That gets stuck,
No,
doesn't it? That's right about where we wear it, right?
Perfect, yep.
Okay, so let's face the class a little bit and then you can kind of turn back and look, okay?
I'm gonna be over here.
All right.
Things I like. My favorite foods are cotton candy and sushi and pepperoni pizza. My favorite things to do are to watch YouTube, play toys,
Roblox.
like Roblox, and Minecraft, and play with my little pony. My favorite
Movie.
movie is My Little Pony. My favorite colors are rainbow.
Good. All right. So what is this page all about?
Me
Hearing aids. So we brought some
um
old hearing aids, right? These aren't the ones you're wearing right now because we need those. And Mom, are you okay if we pass them around?
Sure.
Okay. So here's the first part. I'm going to start reading a little bit and we'll explain. So now that I'm in second grade, it's easy to take them off and put them in, but it used to be hard. So glasses are pretty easy to put on, right?
Yeah.
We've all worn sunglasses or regular glasses. Hearing aids can be a little bit tricky because you have all those little folds in your ear and it has to fit just right or it's going to sound a little funny. So Rylan does a really good job now of taking them out and putting them in just right. And Rylan loves to decorate his hearing aids. That's what's really unique about him. So the first way you can decorate your hearing aids is what's called an ear mold. And this piece, they put this like goopy wet stuff in your ear and it dries. And then it becomes your ear mold and this fits your ear just perfect. So none of you could put these in your ear because it wouldn't fit your ears. They're different. But you can pick the colors you want. So you can, right now you have Broncos colors, right? They're kind of hard to see with your Mickey Mouses. These are blue and red. You can get sparkles and glitter put in there. You can get pink, blue, any color you want. So it's kind of fun to pick the colors you want.
And sometimes if it's not working, it sometimes means the battery's dead or the wax is stuck.
Yep. So just like with glasses, you have to clean your glasses sometimes or else they get dirty and you can't see what's going on. Same thing with hearing aids, we have to clean them out. Or sometimes you have to change the battery. So these get hooked onto the hearing aid piece with another little piece of tubing. Okay, so they're apart right now, but you guys can pass them around and look at them, okay? And do you want to tell them about how you decorate with these things?
Mhm.
I don't even really know what you call these.
They were Crocs gibbets that you wear on your shoes.
Yeah.
And we took off the back
Okay.
piece and then glued the little tube on the back instead.
Awesome. So creative.
You should have done the circle one. Then people know what they already look like.
Well, maybe some people have them. You wear Crocs shoes, and they have the little holes in them.
So why don't you pass some of these around, and you can change these on just how you're feeling. Or he has Mickey Mouse in because you went. Where'd you go last week?
Disney World.
Disney World. That's right. Okay, so Rylan says my hearing aids are awesome because they help me hear better, and he can still hear without them, but it's not as well. Okay. Again, same thing with glasses. When you take off your glasses, you guys can all see without your glasses, right? It doesn't go dark and you're not blind. Same thing with Rylan. When he takes his hearing aids out, he can still hear loud noises, but they help him hear more comfortably, and he can hear the softer noises, right? And let's see, it says you take your hearing aids out when you go to sleep. We don't sleep in hearing aids. Gotta just have a little break, and it's not very comfortable to sleep in them.
So last night I almost
Did you fall asleep? And you have to be really careful when you play outside so you don't lose them. Hearing aids are real expensive, guys. If they get lost or broken, it's very hard to replace them. So,
How much money are they?
5,000.
Yeah, I think ours were 3, but
Yeah, depends on what you get. $3,000 to $5,000. So it's a big deal. All right, things that help him hear better and understand is best. Using the pen helps him hear better. If you talk into the pen, it makes your voice louder and more clear in his ears. So when he wears this microphone, the whole class hears it, right? It makes it's easier for everyone to understand. The pen goes right to his ears. So
I'm going to hear.
right. So Miss Larson's voice is a little bit louder in his ears. It's more clear. So when you guys are all being noisy, he can hear her voice better. Okay. It helps when you look at Rylan so that he can see your mouth when you talk. And it helps when the class is quiet so he can hear the teacher talking. And it helps when people repeat what they've said sometimes. We've all had those times, right, where you didn't hear what somebody said and you have to say what, and then you can ask for clarification.
What?
Yeah.
Questions.
He wants to know if you have any questions, so raise your hand if you have a question.
Chase.
How many times have you been to Disney World?
Like 7? Oh, 7. Court.
How long have you had your hearing aids for?
Good question.
Like 7 years. Like,
pretty much. He got him when he was 10 months old, so
But not
about
like when
7
I was a
years.
baby.
Yeah, you were a baby.
Oh.
So about 7 years.
Nico.
Tyler was going to answer your question.
Yeah, like
Nico.
Nico.
Where did you get your hearing aids?
Where she works.
You say where did you get?
And said when.
He was 10 months old. He was just a little baby. Rylan, how many times a year how many times have you had to change your hearing aids to a new set? Every year? Do you get a new pair every year? Or do you get to keep them for more than a year? Do you know?
I keep them forever.
We've had 2 pairs. Huh.
2 pairs.
Just that pair and then the ones that he's got in.
Where is the other one?
So just like an iPhone or a computer, new technology comes out and it becomes a lot better and cooler and new features. Same thing with hearing aids. So you keep the back part, that this blue part on his ear. You keep that part for a couple years, more than a couple.
Hopefully 5.
5 years, and then you can upgrade them, just like some of you are maybe upgrading your phones. The ear mold part, the kind that I said you can change the colors of and add sparkles, that depends on how fast you grow. So if your ear changes its size, you have to go in and have that remade. So you can get new parts of your hearing aid at different times.
How often do you have to change your batteries?
What?
How often do you have to change the batteries?
Like when you die.
When they die.
Like when there's a sound, it sometimes means it's gonna turn off. Like if you can hear someone quiet, it means it's about to die. It's going to die.
Is that every day? Is it every other day? Is it once a week?
Over there.
About every 3 days, isn't it? 2 to 3 days. Careful.
Okay, call me somebody.
Kaya.
When do you change, like you have Mickey Mouse on right now, but when do you change those?
Like when I want to. Like I can change one right now. But I don't want to. I can show you how.
Okay. Do you wanna?
But
How do you get those little ear things that you for decoration?
Where would you buy them?
like where did it, right?
Yeah, where might you buy them?
Mom, where did I buy them? I think I buy some at Disney World.
Online and at the Crocs store.
Okay, call somebody else one thing. Rylan, call somebody else.
Nika.
When are you ever gonna take them off, like for your whole life?
Do you remember what they said, that does he sleep in them? No. So he takes them off every day, right?
Yeah, I'm saying when
Oh.
he never needs them.
Like outside, like after this day, I'm going to change. Like after school, I'm gonna take them off.
So Nico, ask him, is there ever gonna be a time when you won't need them?
Is there ever gonna be a time where you don't need them?
Nika? Did you say that?
What did he say? What do you say?
We'll probably need them forever
I
unless
think he
technology
said,
gets so advanced.
Nika.
Are you ever is there ever a time you're gonna not need them anymore?
Will there ever be a time when you don't need to wear them?
Like after school, I don't want to, and sometimes in bed.
So you get to take a break when you want to.
Layla.
I'm not.
Ashlyn.
Oh, Athlon.
Does it hurt when you get your hearing aids on?
Sort of. Cause like sometimes, my mom pinches me. I just put them on. And you put them on.
Sorry.
Okay, last question. Is that Layla or Reese? I can't tell.
Reese.
Reese, last question.
Do you like hearing aids?
Do you like having them?
No. Cause sometimes they, sometimes they hurt. Like in a little bit. They sometimes hurt.
Very impressive, boys and girls. Let's show how much we liked his presentation.
There.
You did a great job, Rylan. That was very